This is exercise number 4 from chapter 10, and we're going to be looking at the present value index. Again, we're going to have to consider the present value, so we'll be working with some of that information. It says, Hot on the Spot Donuts has computed the net present value for the capital expenditure at 2 locations. So they've made that calculation for us. Relevant data related to the computations are as follows. We have Mission City and Cedar Rapids. Total present value of the net cash flows, $266,220, $301,670, less the amount invested, and then we have our net present value. So here we have the net present value. That's just like we just did in the previous exercise. We can see Cedar Rapids has a negative number. Right there, that's going to throw up a little alarm in my mind because I don't like to see negatives. I'd be looking more at the positive. But it says, what's the total present value of the net cash flows? Well, all we're going to do is just copy these numbers down. So we're going to take these numbers and copy them over. Let me go over to the other page. And here we will type 266,220. Tab. I'll take the 301. So I'm just taking the amount that they've already calculated and I'm plugging them in down here. 301,670. The amount invested, in this case, 261,000. And for Cedar Rapids, 311,000. Check my work. Oops, forgot a 0. So we add the zeros, get the right numbers in there. There we go. Now we're doing better. To determine the present value index, we're going to do division. So I'm just going to take the 266,220 divided by 261,000. If I make that calculation, 266,220 divided by 261,000, my present value index then is 1.02. Okay. Now do the same thing for Cedar Rapids, and that's the 301,670 divided by 311,000, and that equals 0.97. Now we can see that the first one actually has a number in excess of 1, which is good. Again, that's confirmation that we had a positive net present value. And Cedar Rapids, we can see, has a number that's less than 1. That indicates the negative present value. Again, we can evaluate more than one investment opportunity. If both of them are positive, and this will help us indicate whichever is the higher number would give us an indication of what we'd want to do. So we're going to select Mission City for the recommendation.